Jai to all. A very good morning to all of you. Welcome back to my IT tutorials. And today I'm going to talk about the queries in Base. Now, as you all know, database is a huge collection of data where we have a bulk amount of data lying. Anytime if any data is required, it's really very cumbersome job if there is no query feature available in the database. So query is one of the object or is a feature in the database which help us to extract the exact data, filter data, the required data from the database from the huge amount of data easily. That is what query is. And today I'm going to show you practically how to create a queries in Base and how to create the query by the design view and by the help of wizard, how to set some criteria on the queries and how to extract the data. I hope this video will help you to know each and everything about the queries. Kindly look it carefully, watch it carefully and try to do at home. I can assure you definitely you will be able to do everything whatever I will show in this video. Okay, now I'm showing you or sharing my screen. Just wait. Now my screen must be very again visible to you all. Before again doing anything, we have to launch the OpenOffice as you all know. So you can directly go to the Base or you can click on the OpenOffice folder. As I am selecting the OpenOffice 4.17, this is visible to you all. Click here, it will show you all application or packages under the OpenOffice. Click on the Base. Moment you will click on the Base, you will see the Base window in the front of you and that you have seen in the previous video also. Now there are two options, create a new database and open an existing database. Now go for the open an existing database because I have already created the database. Database is not required to create again and again because it takes the much memory in your computer. So kindly don't create the database again and again. Once you create it, use the same database for other purpose or any purpose. So I'm just again selecting the what database I have just created. It's a SKPPS school. So open an existing database, select the name of it and just click on the finish button. As you can see, there is a finish button. So click on the finish button. Once you had clicked on the finish button, you have this all object buttons, table, queries, form, report. As you can see, table, queries, form and report. Since I want to create the query, so I have selected the queries and then after that, whatever the way you want to create the query, these are here. So there is a one options, create query in design view, very again visible to you all. Second is use wizard to create the query and third create query in the SQL view. So first and foremost is a wizard. So I'll select the wizard and I'll go ahead. So just click on the wizard. Immediately it will show you a different window where we have to select the table name on which you want to create the query. Since I have a two table, as you can see, if I'll close it and if you click on the table, there is a student and marks. There is a marks table, there is a student table, both are available to you. So you can select any of it. So go to the query, say wizard and the moment it will ask you for the table name, select the table on which you want to create the query. I have selected students as it is visible to you all. So after selecting the student table, you just select all the field, choice is yours. You can select one by one. If you want to select one by one, select the field name and click here, it will come this side. That will be the part of your query. If you want to get it back, you can again select from this side, you can take it back. And if you want to select all fields, simply again double click on it. Click on double arrow, it will take all the field in the query. So I want to keep all the field in the query basically. Click on the next. Once you click on the next, in this window, basically it is asking about the sort by. If you want to sort the record on a basis of a particular field, either in the ascending or descending, these two radio buttons are there. By default, ascending is selected. It means on that field, it will arrange the data in ascending. So suppose a student name or admission number I have taken and in ascending order I want to arrange. So sort by admission number. A student dot admission number means a student table admission number is a field. And ascending and descending is a criteria. Then you can again sort if you further want. Then again you can sort. There are 4 layers of sorting. But I hope one layer is enough here. Just click on the next. The moment you click on the next, again it is asking match all the following, match any the following. If you want to set some criteria, then match any of the following. and I'm selecting the field, suppose admission number. And admission number is a numerical field and is equal to, or you can say greater than or less than, whatever. So is greater than, and then value I am mentioning, mind it. So I have selected the admission number, then I have taken the condition is greater than, and here I can put the any admission number above than that you want to see. So I had just given 105. So this criteria I hope must be very clear. The field on which you want to give the condition, what condition you want to apply is greater than, equal to, less than, likewise. Since it's a numerical field, I had selected the greater than, and in the value case, I have selected the 105. It means above 105, all admission number will be visible. Now, just click on the next. Now it is asking detailed query, so all the records of the query, and summary query. You can go for the detailed query, first see the detailed query. Summary query is again on the basis of a group. If there is aggregate function, then there is a summary query. Otherwise the query is normally the detailed query. So detailed query is a query where it will show you the every record, whatever the records are fulfilling the condition. But in the case of summary query, it will only show you the record which is fulfilling a particular aggregate functions like count, sum, max, mean. That we'll see later. And then say next. Now it is just again asking you if you want to change the column name, like a student name, class. If you want to make any changes as a label of your table field name, you can change here. If it is okay, just go for next. Click on the next. Next it is asking display query, modify query. You can say display query and finish. The moment you clicked on the display query, you are seeing the two record here. Since my condition was above than 105, so there is admission number 108 which is above than 105. There is admission number 110 that is again above than 105. And the two record Manish and Ashok has been displayed to you. If you want to make any changes further, your query is already created now, but it was by wizard. You can just right button, you can go to the edit, and here is a query of yours. You can change the condition. Suppose this greater than conditions I don't want, I want something else. Then I can come to the, suppose the field where you want to give the condition. So in the name field, I am setting the condition. As you can see on the top, this is name. And under the name in a criteria option, I am saying like is an operator as you all must be knowing, which will select some particular pattern, matching pattern, where the name is starting with the M. So like M and then percentage. This means anything starting with M will be shown to you. So now my admission number criteria is not there. I have selected name field. Under the name criteria, I have given like M percentage. This M percentage will help you to select all the name which are starting with M. Mind it, like is an operator which takes either the percentage sign or either the underscore, where percentage means set of characters. It means all name which is starting with M will be shown to you. So I hope this must be very again clear to you all. Now you just close the query. So I'm just closing it. Moment you'll close, it will ask you, do you want to save? Say yes, and open the query. See the changes. Now the results are all the name which is starting with M, like Mohan, like Mahesh, like Manish. Now this criteria admission number 105 above is not there because it is showing 101 also, 105 also, 108 also. So now my criteria was name which is starting with M, and it has shown all the names starting with M. You can confirm it, just close the query. And now go to the table and see the student table, how many names are there with M. Now as you can see here, the name which is starting with M, 1, 2, 3. These three names are only there which are starting with M, and all three records you had seen in the query, and here in the query it has already shown you all three names, Mohan, Mahesh and Manish. So this is one of the way to create a query in the base. Now the next method is design view, which is again another view by which you can create. Now I'm selecting the option how to create a query by the design view, not by wizard. Wizard you have already seen. So click here. The moment you will click, it will display a window, and in that window we have basically the all tables on which you can make the query. So there is a mark, there is a student. Now select the table on which you want to create the query and say add. You can add both table, you can add one table, choice is yours. I have selected only one table. Now come to this field options. You are seeing here there is an option called field, and under the field, once you will come, there is a drop down arrow. Click here, it will show you all the field of the table. One by one you can select all the field that you want, suppose class and then section. This many 4 field I have selected: admission number, name, class, section. You have to just come here, you have to click on the arrow, and under the arrow the field are there. Select the desired field that you want in this field, like column. Now there is alias, you can write the alias name, it's a duplicate name that you want to display. Once you will see the result, like admission number, I can say a student admission number, or I can say simply admission number ADMISSION. Likewise, name you can say a student's name if you like, a student class, a student section. This way you can change, but this name are very fine because anyone can identify what is admission number, what do you mean by name, what is class, what is section. So I don't think that is required. Now, this visible properties basically talk you want to see this field in the result or not. So I want all the fields should be visible, all 4. So that's why you have to tick it. Once you are switching off or ticking it again, it will be just again off. It means this field will be not visible in the criteria or in your result. Now there is a function, there is a criteria. Now come to the criteria or name or class. Suppose I want where the section equal to only A. So simply I am saying section and A equal to A. Just see the impact of it. I want to see the all children name from my table who are of section A. So under the section column, I come to the criteria field and there I mention equal to A. Close the query. So I am simply closing it. Just save it. Query 1 by default name it is giving. You can change it or you can keep the same. Say OK. The moment you said OK, you have a 2 query, one I designed by the wizard, another by the design method. Now double click on the query 1. It is not showing anything. It means it hasn't taken that way equal to A. So I have to change the criteria. Come here and just say this equal to A. Maybe it is not taking. So simply you have to say A and then close it. Now let's see the impact, what it is doing. Now open the query. Now you are seeing the 2 records has been shown which having the A section out of this all records. You can verify it. Mohan and Geeta is only of section A. Close this. What criteria I had given? Firstly check that. Simply you have to write in the single quotes A, not equal to. Early I written the equal to, it hasn't taken. So though in the open office equal to also will work, here you have to say single quotes may A because section is either A or B or C. If it is B, single quotes may have to put the B. If you want the section C, you have to put the section C. And this way you can create the query. Now just close it and just open it. You are seeing the 2 record verified from the original table. There is a table, there is a student. See how many records are of A. One is Mohan and one is Geeta. Only 2 record having the section A. As you can see it here, there is no more than 2 records having the section A. So my query was very okay. Now the next is in this chapter we have a aggregate function also. Suppose I want to create a query where I want to use the aggregate function. Now aggregate functions work once we have a similar data, then only the aggregate function will work. Mind it. So for that you have to see the first, just save it. Or you can open it again. So go to the database and say school database, SKPPS school and finish. Now you are here, you have a table. See the table first. What you are seeing here, I have a 2 section with the A, 3 section with the B and 2 section with the C. So section is a such field where we have a repetition of the data. Admission number is a unique primary key. There is no repetition. You cannot use any aggregate function. The name is also the different Mahesh, Manish, so there is no similarities kind that. Class all are 10, so there is no similarity. So only the section column, as you can see, where we have a A2 and B3 and C2. So I can go for the aggregate function. How to use the aggregate function in the query? Just see. For this, you have to go to the design view. So select the design view or any wizard view also you can, but design view will be best. So go to the design view, just click on the first this query and then go to the design view. The moment you'll click on the design view, it is asking the which table will be the part of it, say student, and add it, close it. Now select the field on which you want to have a group by. So section I have taken, and then I can say again section here. Why it is? First you have to select the field on which you want the group by clause. Here in the function, there is a function criteria, just above than the criteria, there is a function field. So go to the field and say group, since I want to use the group function on the section column. This must be very clear. Which field that you have to select, then go to the function group and select the group. Here we have a mini function, you have to select the group. And then another section where you want to apply the condition, you come down just equivalent to the section, and here you say count. So count is a function which basically will count each section. It will group the data on the basis of a section first. So A section all data will be together, B section all data will be together, C section all data will be together. And under the section I want to count it, how many a particular section values are. So this 2 column I have taken, just close it, say yes. Query 2 it is asking, say okay, and just run the query 2. See what you are seeing. You are seeing the section as a result, A, B, C, these are only 3 sections, but A section together all data it has shown, and there is a counting of 2. As you have seen, the section A, 2 children were there, and section B there were 3 children, and section C there were 2 children, and it is showing you that. So this way you can use the aggregate function, you can arrange the data in a group. To arrange the data in a group, again I am sharing with you. First again go to the design view of it. In the design view, select the column on which you want to apply that depend on the data and the pattern of the data. In my table, the section is only here on which we can create the or group. So I have taken the section. Next column, again you can take the section on which you want to. So second column is again section, as you can see. And under the first section, I have taken function group. And under the second section column, I have taken the function that will help me the output on the basis of that group. So count is a function which simply count the number of occurrence of a particular section, and it will show me the section wise. So A2, B3 and C2, that is the answer. So 2 column I have selected and I use the group by function. So this is aggregate function. Aggregate function are the function which work on more than one record at a time, like sum, like max, like mean, like average. These all are the aggregate function in base or in SQL also, or in MS Office also. So this way you have seen the how to create a query by the design view, by the wizard, how to set some criteria in the both, how to make some changes in it. To make some changes in the query, simply select the query in which you want to make the changes, right button and click on edit. The moment you click on the edit, you will be there in the designing mode of it, and you can change the criteria, you can change the pattern, you can make any changes in it, as you can see. So this is how we can create a query, and I hope with this video you will be able to do yourself how to make a query by 2 different ways, wizard and design view, and sometime also how to use a aggregate function. So thank you all, like this video and subscribe it also, so that you will come to know about my next video. In next video I'll cover the next session. Thank you all.